Since we're on the subject of challenges, in India, taking a flight is now a game of chance. Expect delays, cancellations, maybe even a dinner on the tarmac. Fog in North India is what triggered this chaos, but airlines have not made things better. The way they've handled it, the way they've treated passengers leaves a lot to be desired. So now India's aviation body has stepped in. That's the DGCA, the Directorate General of Civil Aviation. They've issued new guidelines for airlines. And what do they say? Ensure proper communication, offer adequate facilities, and if you anticipate a delay of more than 3 hours, consider cancelling the flight. Our next report tells you what to expect the next time you take a flight.
Cancelled flights, long waiting times, crowded airports, frustrated passengers, and rising tempers. Air travel was meant to be simple and fast. But right now, in India, it's a game of chance. If you're lucky, your flight may take off on time. If you're unlucky, you could be dining on the tarmac. The reason for this chaos is fog. A thick blanket has enveloped northern India, and it resulted in a domino effect. It's affected flights across India. Take the Delhi airport, for example. Yesterday, 500 were delayed. 87 flights were cancelled. Some of those delays even ran up to 13 hours. That's more than half a day. So now, the DGCA has jumped in. That's the Directorate General of Civil Aviation, essentially India's aviation authorities. It has issued new protocols for flights to navigate the fog-related delays and cancellations. So here are the new SOPs. Airlines must share real-time information. Any flight delay information must be on their websites. All affected passengers must be informed through WhatsApp and email. Staff at airports should be sensitized. They must communicate with the passengers. Facilities must be provided to passengers. And if a flight is delayed over 3 hours, the airline may cancel it. That's the advice of the DGCA. This is to avoid overcrowding at airports and reduce inconvenience for passengers. But even then, passengers must be informed well in advance. So that's for airlines. But the Aviation Authority had a message for passengers too. Delays may be frustrating, but it's not an excuse for violence. And the DGCA made that very clear. Any unruly behavior is unacceptable and will be dealt with strongly. So while tempers may run high, don't let your hands run wild. Like this irate gentleman. So those are the SOPs. They are meant to ease the travel chaos. But will it bring relief? Well, it's unlikely anytime soon. Fog is an annual occurrence in northern India. Today is the third day of dense fog in the national capital region. And according to weather officials, it's likely to continue till the end of the week. The Delhi airport is equipped with anti-fog landing systems. But only one runway with that technology is operating. The other one is under maintenance. The Delhi airport has been asked to expedite the process. Plus, there are grounded aircraft and parking shortages. All of that has contributed to this mess. After all, this is one of India's busiest airports we're talking about. So if you have a flight in the coming few days, make sure to check if it's on time. And don't lose heart or your cool if it isn't. India's aviation sector is going through some turbulence, and the fog over it is unlikely to lift until next week.